you know, I think I'm ready for you to leave now. I've had enough extra activities thanks to you since you've shown up. You should have told me that on Tuesdays you bring something. How was I supposed to know? You didn't tell me. Now here I am trying to make up for more activities that the elf brings. You don't come with an instruction book that tells parents that they have to participate in so many extracurricular activities. I wasn't ready for that. I didn't schedule. You've caused me a lot of stress. And now you're just gonna leave? You better bring back some really bomb cookies next year. What is up, all of my beautiful, beautiful family out there? It is Monday. It's time for another episode of Monday Coffee with the Doll. And this week's episode is going to be just a fun Christmas special. We're going to talk about Christmas things. You know, Christmas, all that jazz. So grab yourself a hot cup of joe and your muggo positivity and let's get cracking. I finished up all of our Christmas shopping yesterday and that was kind of terrifying. I don't do well leaving the house. My social anxiety goes really crazy and I procrastinated for a really long time. Yesterday before I actually left, I was almost out the door and then I got distracted by bacon that was on the counter. So naturally I had to stop and eat all of the bacon because I mean, how do you not eat all of the bacon? There's a plate, it's got the bacon, it's cooked perfectly. And then I got a little Ziploc bag, stuffed a whole bunch of little tiny Snickers, and I went out the door and I went to several different places. I went to Ross, I went to Target, I went to Walmart, I went to GameStop, I went to Home Depot, I went to several different places. But I got everything done. I still have to go out and get some batteries because you know that struggle. Nothing sucks more than to wake up Christmas morning, have this amazing toy, and then no batteries. And you can't just go get batteries because all the stores are closed because it's Christmas. So I definitely have to make sure that I get all of the batteries for what I bought. But we're just gonna have a really relaxed Christmas here. It'll be me and my fiance and my two babies. My mother-in-law isn't gonna be in town because she's traveling around the world like always. She's an amazing chick. But we're just gonna chill and have a great day. You know, we had a really hard Christmas last year. We had something really hard happen to us that was really stressful, and some people totally ruined our first Christmas here. So this is kind of like our first Christmas in Texas all together. And I really want to embrace it and make it the best that we can. You know, last month we had something really hard happen and people are continuing to try and steal our happiness and our love and our celebrating together. But we're not going to let that happen this year, and I have a lot of really fun stuff planned. Of course we're going to make dinner. You have to make dinner on Christmas. We're going to make ham. He needs to go get the ham. Oh my gosh, I have to remind him he has to get the ham. I'll be right back. Huh, that would have been terrible. We would have had all the sides and no ham. Although I wouldn't have complained. I love the sides. I always have like 2 plates of sides and then like initial ham. I like to dip my ham in maple syrup. I don't know if any of you do that. We're gonna make potatoes and gravy. We're gonna make rolls. We're gonna make yams with marshmallows. We're gonna make all kinds of delicious stuff. And then Christmas Eve, I have really cool stuff planned for my kids. We're gonna make, I have like some Christmas crafts to make. We're gonna bake and decorate cookies for the big man himself. We have reindeer food we have to make to, like, you put it outside, or I hope you don't have to put it on the roof. I think you just put it outside. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. You know, when I was growing up, my family immediately told us that Santa Claus was not real. There's nothing real about that. It's just fun, make-believe to make the seasons exciting. I don't think we ever really were told the story of Saint Nicholas. I don't think. I think that was something that I figured out when I got older. But the majority of our Christmas was just really religion-based. And it wasn't bad at all. We had amazing Christmases growing up. My mom was the type that decorated my grandma's entire house, like garlands and lights down the stairs, because my grandma lives in a huge two-story house in California. it was just amazing. It was always really magical. Lots of decorations, lots of fun. We were spoiled rotten every Christmas. And I kind of miss that big family Christmas celebration. This is, you know, it's been a weird transition not being able to be a part of like what my family does for the holidays, and it's kind of strange, but it kind of makes you reevaluate everything. And I'm so blessed and I'm so lucky to have the type of, you know, family and celebration that I do have. I've heard from so many beautiful friends of mine, cards, and they've sent me gifts, and it's like this type of year really makes you appreciate those that are close to you, with, you know, the new year coming, and it's just so much. There's so many emotions, and you're kind of really looking at everything. This time of year can be really, really hard when it comes to, you know, having depression and anxiety. And there's so many different things that Christmas can bring and be for everybody. And I know that it's really different for me now than it used to be. It means a lot of different things for me now. And having kids and having the family that I have now, I just feel so lucky and so blessed. And I never thought that I was gonna be able to have these kinds of Christmases. And you know, having the fiance that I have, he's so wonderful and he's so supportive, and he's all about me just going all out for the kids and doing all the things that I do. You know, I had to go shopping for both school Christmas parties. That's 44 goodie bags. So I have to get a total of 22 things for each class, plus teacher gifts. I bought a bunch of stuff for, you know, different people back home. My best friend and her husband and their new baby. I got to finally do photo Christmas cards. I always wanted to do those cheesy photo Christmas cards where like you send everybody a Christmas card with your family on it and you're like, this is us, Merry Christmas. So I got to do that. That was a lot of fun. But I'm really just enjoying this time of year, and I feel lucky that I get to share it with the people that I share it with. And I can't wait for my kids to see all of the stuff that we got them for Christmas. I didn't really get them that much stuff. I got them a lot of fun interactive things. I got them the first pairs of roller skates, so it's gonna be fun watching them try to learn how to roller skate out on the driveway Christmas Day. We're supposed to have really good weather, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, I definitely think Christmas is one of those things that you kind of have to decide what you want it to be for you, and it can be a really hard time of year for people. And I just want you guys to know that for anybody out there that's having a hard time this year, I love you. I hope that you have an amazing Christmas, and we're gonna be going into the new year together, guys. And 2018 was, I feel like it was one of those years where you're kind of getting rid of all the excess stuff that's bothering you, so you can go into 2019 10 times more powerful. But we'll talk about that more on our New Year's special, because of course we're gonna have one of those. But that's what I'm doing this holiday season with my family. I hope that you guys are having a beautiful season of love and just embracement of one another, and giving and kindness to everybody around you, because that's really what it's all about. And it's amazing to see other people embrace that and want to share it with other people. So yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's it. That's the stick. That's the spiel. So it's that time of the show where we talk about this week's Monday Coffee Kisser. And this week's Monday Coffee Kisser is brought to you by Winky Lux. It's got my eyebrows in focus, but it definitely doesn't have this in focus. Focus! Focus! Oh my gosh, I'm terrible at this. So this is Winky Lux. This is their Ultra Whipped lipstick. It's a matte liquid lipstick. This is the shade Maraschino. It's really comfortable. It's one of those that kind of goes on, it's moussey, like it really is. It does have a whipped feel, so it goes on really well. I love the applicator. The applicator is kind of bent, just a teeny tiny bit, so it allows you to give yourself a really clean line. But I really enjoy it. It's a comfortable lipstick. It's long lasting. The shade Maraschino, which I have on, is kind of a really bright red. I wouldn't say it's got an orange undertone, but it's really bright. Goes with a lot of really great looks. I'm really happy with it. I kind of paired it with this mauve and green eyeshadow. I don't know what was happening there, but it came out. but that's what we have for this week's Monday Coffee Kisser. It's comfortable. They're cruelty free. You can find a link below to check them out. So I want to thank everybody who has ordered their Mug O Positivity from my friends at foreveraboveme.com. Foreveraboveme.com is a really amazing brand where they inspire you to share what inspires you, and I think that's a really important thing. You know, we all kind of absorb different things that we're into, and it's important to share what inspires us because that really is a lot of who we are as people. So I want to give a shout out for Modern Vintage Miss. I don't know if y'all can see this. Modern Vintage Miss, she posted her mug of positivity on her feed. Monday Coffee with the Doll. Thank you so much. I absolutely adore her. She's got a really cool feed. If you look at it, I love how she always shares her little Bitmoji characters, but she's a really cool chick. Lots of vintage stuff on her feed. I absolutely adore her. I've talked to her a few times in the comments. She's super, super sweet. But I think that it's important for us to embrace and support what inspires us. That way we can keep feeding that positive juju, that positive vibe into the world. So if you guys want to get your own Monday Coffee with the Doll mug of positivity, you guys can check out a link below to get it. Know that I absolutely love you guys. Remember to click subscribe and turn on those notifications so you don't miss new videos. Next week's video is going to be a New Year, New Me video or something like that. I don't know. I think that's what we're supposed to do. But until then, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy, what else is there? Happy. I hope that you guys are having an amazing season that is full of love and kindness and just pure magic of giving. Know that I love you. Know that I'm here for you, wishing you a very, very merry everything. But until next time, these are the days that fill your week. Make them amazing. Merry Christmas. Bye!